Good morning everyone. Up to question number 5th we have done. Now question number 6. Use the properties of triangle to find the unknown angles. Here in this figure you have to find these unknown angles. Angle X, this is up to here only, and angle Y from here to here. Okay. But one more thing is given, that this side is equal to this side. So if two sides are equal in a triangle, then what I have told you, that if two sides are equal, then their opposite angle will also be equal. So can we say that this angle is equal to this angle because its opposite sides are equal? So if this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is 50 degree, we can apply here angle sum property of this triangle and find out these two angles. Look at here, you will understand better. Here we will let in this triangle, same question, question number 6, A number, figure I have drawn here. This angle is equal to this angle because its opposite sides are equal. So if two angles are equal, then we will apply the angle sum property in this triangle. 50 degree plus angle 1 plus angle 2 will be equal to 180 degree. First of all we will let these two angles, angle 1 and angle 2, this is suppose angle 1, this is angle 2, will be equal to Z. Okay, we will take its value right now as Z. Now we are going to apply the angle sum property. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus 50 degree is equal to 180 degree. In this triangle, Z plus Z plus 50 is equal to 180 degree. Now Z plus Z, 2Z is equal to 180 minus 50. 2Z is equal to 130. Z value we can get 65 degree. Z value means this angle is 65 now, and this angle also we know the 65. Now look at here in this big triangle. For this big triangle, this is an exterior angle. And we know what is exterior angle property. Exterior angle is equal to sum of its two opposite interior angle, and this is the two opposite interior angle. So angle Y will be equal to 40 degree plus this angle, angle 2. So angle Y will be angle 2 plus 40 degree, and angle 2 we have taken out right now, that is 65 degree. Okay. Now 65 plus 40, 105. We will get the value of Y as 105. Here you can give the reason exterior angle property. And here you can give the reason that both the angle is equal to Z. So angle opposite to equal sides are equal. Angle opposite to equal sides are equal. Now we have to find out this angle also. This one, angle X, small one. So here in this triangle, big triangle, this full angle plus this angle will be equal to 180 degree. We know in a triangle the sum of all the three angles is 180. So this full angle is what? X plus 65, because its value we know now. X plus 65 plus 40 plus 65 is equal to 180 degree. Can we write? Here you can give angle sum property, reason. So X plus angle 1, this one is complete this full angle, okay? 40 plus angle 2. We know angle 1 is 65 degree and angle 2 is also 65 degree. Now we will add up this, we will get here 170, and X value we can easily take out. 180 minus 170 is equal to 10 degree. Okay, so this is 10 degree, this is 65, and angle Y is 105. Now question number 6 only, second one. See this figure. Here also two sides are given equal. If two sides are equal, then this interior angle will be equal to this one. Angle opposite to equal sides are equal, and this X and Y value we have to find out. So this X is exterior angle for this triangle. So exterior angle is equal to sum of the two opposite interior angle. So X will be equal to what? 50 plus this angle. But first of all we have to find out this angle. Then we can get the value of X by applying exterior angle property. And here angle Y will be equal to what? For this, which is two opposite interior angle. Tell me, this two. So if we will get this value, we can find out angle X and Y. So look at here, you can understand properly. This side is equal to this side. You can let angle 1, this one angle 2. So let angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to x, or xy is already used, so you can let it z. This is z and this is also z. Okay, now you can apply the angle sum property. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus 50 degree for this triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Angle 1 and 2 both are equal. We have let it z, so we will put z only on its place. 2z is equal to 180 minus 50 degree, so 2z is equal to 30 degree. Z is equal to 30 by 2. So 2 15s, we will get the value of this 15. Sorry, this one 180 minus 50, so it will be 130. Here also 130, so 2 6s are 12 and 2 5s are 10. We will get here 65 degree. Z is 65, means angle 1 and angle 2 both is 65. 65 plus 65 plus 50 will be equal to 180 degree. Now we have to get this value of x. So you know angle x will be equal to 50 degree plus this one z, that is 50 degree plus 65, that is equal to what? 115 degree, angle x. Here you can give the reason exterior angle property. Okay, now angle y will be equal to what? 50 degree plus z. This for this two are opposite, so this also 50 plus 65, that is equal to 115 degree. Here also same reason, exterior angle property. Okay, now question number 7. Question number 7 is very simple. Check whether triangle is equilateral or isosceles, you have to find. And 3 angles are given. So we will apply the angle sum property here. Angle A plus B plus C is equal to 180. And after getting the value of x, we will put and see whether it is which type of triangle. Like this. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. Put the value of A, B, C and get the value of x like this. Okay. We will add up all x term and all constant term. You know the steps. The constant term will go this side. We will get the value of x. After putting out the value of x in each and every angle, angle A is what? X plus 30. So we will put the value of x here, 25 plus 30, that is 55 degree. Similarly, angle B also we have got 55 degree and angle C I have got 70 degree. So can you tell me which type of triangle it is? 55, both two angles are equal, but one angle is different. So both two angles are equal means it is an isosceles triangle. Got it? Similarly, question number 7, B and C. Same way, you have to find out the value of y here and put out the value of and C. If all the 3 angles will come equal, then it will be equilateral triangle. Okay? Now question number 8. The ratio between the base angle and the vertical angle of isosceles triangle is given. Ratio of the base angle is this and the vertical angle is this. So how we will find out all the angle? Find each angle of the triangle, means we have to find out the each angle. So first of all we will draw the figure. You know what is base angle? Base angle means this one and vertical angle is this. Base angle, we will let the base angle be 2x because its ratio is given 2:5. So base angle is 2x and vertical angle we will let as 5x. And both the sides are equal, means it is an isosceles. So both the base angle will be equal. Isosceles triangle. So both the base angle will be equal. So we can write 2x plus 2x plus 5x is equal to 180. And we will get 2x plus 2x, 4x plus 5x, 9x. And we can get the value of x like this. And base angle you can find out 2x is base angle. So 2 into put the value of x and get the base angles, and it is vertical angle 5x. Okay. So students, this exercise 16.1 you have to complete properly, and it's both the questions you have to do by yourself. These two are very simple. You have to apply the isosceles angle property and angle sum property. Okay. Now next day we will discuss 16.2 Pythagoras theorem. Till then complete this exercise. Any doubt you can ask me in the WhatsApp group.